Fáilte Rashka Ireland AM. Next month we'll see stars from the sporting world line out for a unique hurling match, all in aid of the Irish Cancer Society's research programmes.
Yeah, join us now to chat about the event is former champion jockey Davy Russell, alongside Ireland international Stephen Hunt and former Galway hurling manager Cyril Farrell. Good morning to you, lads. Great to have you with us. Cyril, I have to start. We're going to be talking hurling here. We have to talk about the match of the weekend, Clare's win against Cork. As a hurling fanatic yourself, my goodness, it was a hell of a match, wasn't it?
Tommy, unreal. It was probably the best All-Ireland I've ever seen anyway, as regards hurling.
Yeah.
And I suppose someone said to me coming out of the pitch, it was old-time hurling. I said, no, that's real hurling.
None of this Limerick stuff.
He came in so smug to tell me this. It was way better than any All-Ireland Limerick I've ever played.
Well, the thing was, Tommy, the referee dominated the puck outs. In other words, he decided when the goalie could puck the ball out. So everyone was set for the puck out. More or less had to go long, so it was like you had to fight for the ball. And if you're looking at the match, you'd say to yourself, where are all the rooks gone to?
Yeah.
There's only about 2 or 3, because with the long ball, the rooks don't appear. The rooks come when the short passing breaks down. Now, it was a fantastic game. I would love it had ended in a draw, because I thought both teams deserved a draw, but there was a score there every minute and a half, and like there was some iconic scores like Tony Kelly. No, very little talk about David Reedy's goal, but like it was a fantastic score as well. They were just like, you know, they were unbelievable. Especially, as you know, in a final, it doesn't always work that way.
No.
Like if I was playing a final and it was 2 points to 1, as long as I beat the 2 points, I'd be happy, because the history books won't tell you how good the match was. But like when you win, like going down the road, a lot of Clare people came up the Galway way to avoid the Cork traffic. Yeah. Now there was a lot of Clare people in it, but God, I'll tell you one thing. Cork were unreal. Whether it was the red or what, they took over.
What I'm hearing here, Cyril, is that the match was great because the referee was brilliant, and sure, he was a Limerick man.
It depends on what way you look.
I'm joking.
Don't get Davy started now.
I'm joking.
Limerick got their All-Ireland medal with the referee. I just not exactly...
As a Cork man,
really?
how are you?
Go on.
Oh, not happy.
You're not happy with him at all.
Final decision, was it a pull on the jersey?
Well, my young lad Finn would see it was a pull on the jersey, but I know that wasn't the winning and losing of it. It was a marvellous spectacle. Now, I didn't enjoy it, being a Cork man, because I couldn't see us getting on top of Clare. Clare were brilliant. They were physical, they were strong, and all our lads were brilliant. They hurled fantastic, but it just... Clare kind of just won the minor battles around the field, and that was only 1 point, like, you know, one puck of a ball.
That's what it's all about as well, Cyril, that you said. Listen, talk to us then, Davy, because this is the sort of standard that you set in the annual Hurling for Cancer Research, of course, coming next month. Like, you've raised over 1.5 million to date. Like, it's an amazing event.
To be honest, it started with us. We used to go around, the jockeys, professional jockeys used to be playing the amateur jockeys, and it was great crack. We'd have a session afterwards during the summer, and we went to Holy Cross, and we went up to Ennis, and we went to Youghal, different places. And then Jim just said to me one day, he said, my 15 versus your 15, and we'll raise money for cancer research. I said, no problem. And next thing, Jim got his teeth into it, and I couldn't believe it. Now, I must say, like the likes of Stephen and Cyril, and everybody comes and gives their time freely. And like the Limerick lads last year came, and they said to me afterwards, do you know, we'd like to come every year because they get a chance to enjoy themselves, meet the other hurlers. The Cork lads couldn't come last year. They came the year before. Shamie Harnedy, Mark Coleman and all them lads. Patrick Horgan was there. Yeah. You know, we've seen the likes of Joe Dean, all the Kilkenny lads, TJ Reid. So where would you get it? Like...
you see it in the football. Like, see, you see it in the football a lot in these charities. And, like, listen, when you're involved in sport... You're up against these lads all the time, and it's great to actually play alongside them, get to know them, and have a bit of fun around it.
If you ask me what I'd rather play, soccer aid or hurling for cancer all day.
Would you?
Go on.
Anything bar soccer since I finished.
Why?
I always played hurling growing up, obviously, so just really enjoyed. I've been playing it now for 6 years.
I bet you really regret not choosing hurling and going for the Premier League, because, you know, probably not would have been more glamorous, Stephen.
Dreams, everyone has their own dreams, right?
Really?
And as a kid, probably more hurling for me than it would have been soccer.
League.
But your pathway is your pathway, and who would have thought I'd be marking Davy Russell pulling the jersey off me in the first 5 minutes?
Are you
last
good?
5 years.
Well, tidy
Is
little
he?
hurler, yeah.
Where'd you play on the pitch?
Corner forward, right?
Oh.
I can say last year I let myself down.
Really?
I was just... Maybe age, maybe lack of practice, but I was just wasn't at the
He's
speed.
done a few
I
sessions
heard him
already
out of
this
it
year.
last year. I kept him scoreless last year, so I
Good on you, Davy.
Leach in yesterday to try and get some hurling into me before this game this year. Having said, I think we've roped in Shane Long to play this year. So
brilliant.
Are you going to be reffing
mighty.
it, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the thing, Tommy...
There's no whistle. He's a bit like
Get out of that.
He's a bit like Johnny Murphy.
Play on.
The thing we do is, and it'd be lovely if we came into the GA, I think really for hurling they have to look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 referees.
Oh,
Because,
yes, I saw that, actually.
Yeah, like the speed of the ball, how can a fella
Possible.
travel? You scored one in, the ball's gone up like it travels 120 yards, so it's nearly impossible.
Are
can't
you
be in two
making
places at one time.
excuses for yourself already ahead of this match?
Well, usually I'd have Jim Barry Murphy refereeing, or as well, you know, other referees. The Murphy lad from Wexford. We'd have plenty of referees, but you'd want referees with Davy around because like he'd be all the time pulling and dragging. Like,
it is competitive.
And is it about the winning? Because we're all
it's
about the winning. Is it all about the winning?
Oh, forget about taking part.
Go
in it.
on.
It's all about winning.
Really?
I've a couple of. I must get a hold of Patrick Horgan now and a few lads. I hope they're not too down, but I'll bring them up. I'll bring them up to.
How do you choose the teams, Davy?
You know, it kind of picks itself now. To be
Does it?
honest,
Oh.
when you be going
it's got better and better.
Patrick Horgan, Shimmy Harnedy, Peter Duggan and Ryan Taylor and a few, maybe Ian Galvin and a few of the Clare lads will come. I'd love to get Tony Kelly or someone up there.
probably, if we get
If we
onto
could
it,
get Liam McCarthy up there, it would be brilliant.
probably would. We'll try to get it. Like
Yeah.
it's got
Absolutely.
the standard has got higher and higher. Early on it was just a bit of crack, but now like it's a serious standard altogether. Last year in Carlow was unreal.
I got TJ give me a look last year when I messed it up. Like,
But
you know,
I
I think,
tripped-
You don't want to
I
get a look
tripped-
from
I
TJ.
tripped TJ as well, and he going in for a goal. Like
TJ Reid?
Yeah, caught the hurley. Jeez, I was never as embarrassed in all my life. And it was a genuine, it wasn't a...
Get out of
genuine
that.
artist.
Genuine.
Go on,
Yeah.
you were playing for the
Of
free,
course
Davy.
it
We know
was.
it. Cyril, there were incredible scenes in Ennis on Monday evening, the homecoming. You know all about it, having been there with Galway. What are your memories of, you know, All Ireland wins like that in those special times?
Well, I suppose for so long, for Clare it was
Yeah.
11 or 13, but we didn't win once, was it 23, and again in 1980, you know, that's a big long...
Yeah.
57 years.
That time you'd stay in town
Yeah.
that night and you have a
Really?
function the following day. That was the done thing. But it took us until 5 or 6 o'clock the following morning to get home. And like the celebrations didn't last a week. They lasted months. Like
Yeah.
it was kind of, it was
It was
relief.
short
Oh,
in the
wow,
winter.
look at that's an amazing
Yeah.
picture.
Well, I always say if you win in All Ireland, you have no winter. I can guarantee you there'll be no winter
in
in
Clare.
Clare.
Really?
You know, there'll be a long winter in Cork. That's part of it.
What's going on with Galway then at the minute? Because obviously Henry Shepton, he stepped down
didn't
now.
work. Just didn't work for him. But look, that can happen. They have a lot of players, terrible lot of young players. They have to go back. They have to rebuild now. Whoever gets the job, take
Who's
two
going to
teams
get
to
it?
build
Do you reckon Davy Fitz?
Well, I'd say if he was asked, he'd take it. I don't know what he'd be asked.
Davy needs a Mourinho break. Like, he's
Do you think
high
so?
defensive for a long time. Like,
He
let
has
him come
but,
back a bit more
but is he not
forward
maybe
thinking.
the man that Galway needs?
Well, he'd give an
So, like,
injection,
look-
but the feeling in Galway at the moment is that they need an insider. Now, I don't know what's going to
Okay.
the ins and outs. With Galway in the football now, it has died down from the hurling. Like,
But have you a man that retired there in the... I'm not looking at
Yeah.
Joe, but I'm sure Joe would be on side for it. But have you not a hurler there in the last couple of years
Joe
that
Canning,
retired?
yeah.
That
Well,
could-
geez, Joe's with the under-20s.
No, I know that, but
Yeah.
I mean, have you another lad?
Yeah, well, I suppose Mihal Donoghue with the next. You know, he's with Dublin.
done well in Dublin,
Yeah,
though.
I mean, you could go left field a little bit like the Irish soccer team with their new manager as well. Is it Heimer Hallgrimsson?
He pronounced it well.
Fair play.
Yeah.
What's going on with what's your take? Because you're obviously an agent as well. You're
Yeah,
very
so-
heavily involved. But like even from when you see the success of the horse race and the rugby, the hurling, the even the Olympics, football it seems to be going the wrong direction.
I
at the
think
minute.
over the last couple of years, just with the media limelight it's had, it's been really unfortunate on the players because I think it's taken a buzz away from the surrounding of the fans coming to the games. I think we'll come back. I think we will be stronger for this. We'll come out of it. It's the best kept secret, the manager, no question. The last
Really
6
was.
months, there was somebody there. John was always doing it on a temporary basis. In the meantime, for someone to come in,
Yeah.
and an Icelandic guy, he's kept it quiet. I'll give him that. He's been really good with
It
it.
was a bit left field, all right. But
Yeah.
will he stay involved? Hopefully,
In
What do you think?
negotiations, I think.
Okay.
I think one thing with John is he'll always do what's best for Irish soccer. You have these country hurling people that are real county. John's real Irish football, always has been
time.
since under 15 and really loyal to the badge.
Do you see the future bright though for this? Like, do they have
Yeah.
the young lads coming through?
Yeah, listen, I think over time they've got to toughen up a little bit. If you ask me my honest opinion, they've got to get a bit tougher and bring back a bit of fighting spirit with the team, but also modernise the game. The game's getting quicker through the lines, and we just got to adapt a little bit.
Yeah,
We'll be okay.
I mean, you've a tough man beside you here as well. Like maybe a bit of spray tan, a bit of sparkle.
Yes, Davy,
I think he
please.
looks tanned already.
He doesn't need any tan.
There's a good Yall man played for Ireland this year. Young Jake O'Brien.
Yeah,
he lives.
And again, he's learning his trade. He's gone to France.
That's right.
A lot of Irish players will go.
He's a tough bit of stuff.
Tough, like I come out. His mother was giving out like hell.
Really?
On the way out when he wasn't playing in the first game. I said, relax, his time will come. Like, and he's played the next couple of games.
Has he tried to talk you to get into Dance with the Stars, Davy? Was it an experience?
That was some crack.
Was
that
it actually?
Some crack. I swear
The
to God.
sequins look great on you anyway.
I tell
You wear
you,
them well.
Trigger from Only Fools and Horses and that blue suit. We were
How did they rope you into doing
I
it?
don't know. My wife, I swear to God, my wife gets me into such tricky situations.
Did she give you the approval?
She told me to go and do it, and I said,
At
yeah.
least she gave you the approval.
Look
Someone
at me, dressed
didn't
as
give
a
me.
cowboy.
Yeah.
Oh, holy
You
God.
were great, and you described it as your grand national every Sunday. Really, did it seem like that big
It was huge.
undertaking?
It was huge. On Monday, I knew nothing about what I was to do that week, right? I had 4 days to get it to a certain point, and then the weekend to get it on
Yeah.
the money. Now, I must say, Kylie Vincent was, she is some star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even to teach how to coach, how she coached me, she fooled me into, there was no pressure all week, and she just fooled me into learning how to dance.
Steps, yeah.
Now, on the Monday morning, I hadn't a clue what I had done the week before. I had to move on to the next one. But it was great crack, no, I must say.
Do you still throw a few of the shapes on the dance floor when you're out?
I tell you, I haven't got it. I went down to TJ Ryan's. I met your parent-in-law's
In a dare?
birthday,
Yeah.
and they said, will I do a dance? And there was this lady came out from the crowd, and they started playing the song from
Dirty Dancing?
Dirty Dancing.
Go on, Davy,
Well,
you
she
didn't.
came at me at speed, I swear to God. And she wrapped around me, that was some crack. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Well, fair play to you for pushing yourself outside your comfort zone for that
I was
one
well
as well.
outside my comfort zone.
And
yeah.
Stephen for pushing yourself outside your comfort zone potentially with the hurling as well, and Cyril for getting involved in it as well. Fair play to you. It's a great cause, and like hopefully if you can get Tony and a couple of the lads
That's right.
there will be
I don't know about Roy
fantastic
Keane.
for
Any
it.
chance Roy Keane would come
Slim
up
and no chance. The only way Roy looked good was when he was playing with Gary Neville and.
You'd make sure he's want to be on
He'd start fighting us.
I don't know, yeah.
talking like that and I'll get right to Mark.
He'll be on the phone to me, don't worry.
Listen, if people do want to find out a little bit more, it is hurlingforcancer.ie. It's on Netwatch, Cullen Park in Carlow. It's on Monday, August 12th. Make sure that, it's a great day out as well. Yeah. Some crack, some great names out there as well. Davy Russell, Stephen Hunt and Cyril Farrell. Pleasure to have all three of you with us. Fair play.
Thanks a million.